but it's incredible. And I try to enjoy my little free time, like now, without in driving. I need to listen to podcast, to do the immersion, enjoy my time. That's it.
That's awesome. Thank you, Diogo. Ricardo, the last but not the least, go ahead, please.
Uh, well, I'm Ricardo, live at São Vicente, first city of Brazil. I'm married, I have a daughter, and I work in IT area. Uh, I love movies. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Ricardo. So, guys, I already put the live on YouTube. So, hello, persons from YouTube. We already present themselves, okay? Chris, Elias, Diogo, and Ricardo stay with me today. Is a topic 100% in English about virtual reality. We discuss these ideas here, okay? So feel welcome to see this immersion on YouTube, and if you wanna go to the website and schedule with us. Okay, thank you. So, guys, the first question: how can virtual reality make entertainment more immersive compared to traditional media? Chris, you start, please.
Okay. I think put the glasses and it's communication directly with mind. It's a more reality than you sit in front of TV and video game. I think so. I I try a little experience, but it's not a glass of sophisticated glass, but the first experience about the I don't know lens and put my cell phone inside. It's a experiment, a little how can I say small compared to the glasses, high advanced nowadays. And I search on YouTube some videos, and they especially make me feel afraid about zombies. And I put these glasses. And I feel, oh my God, run, 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 my mind, run, run, but it's not real. Anyone behind me. But in the brain, take this scene is very serious.
They're
It's
real.
really, yes, it's a really experience
Oh,
different. And another's videos on YouTube, but it's professors in the class, biology, example. And this guy use the virtual reality to teach about cellular biology. It's really crazy. If I
that's
find
cool.
the video, I will search on on chat.
Please, please, I want to see that. I
But the
love,
experience it's really different.
yeah, I imagine.
uh, I think call directly with the emotions. I think so. And to
Of
me,
course.
I see this.
Yeah. It's like the same when I never use the VR
Mm.
glass, but I see on YouTube the persons who used to play games. Like you said about zombies. I remember a guy who put the VR to play. I don't remember the exact name of the game, but it's about a post-apocalyptic days. It's
Last
like
of Us. I don't know.
no, it's not The Last of Us. It's like more like oh, I remember the
Resident
movies.
Evil. I don't know.
Resident Evil. Resident Evil. Like that. Yeah. I like to see the games of Resident Evil because it's really afraid. And I see the person with the virtual reality run, literally run, and take out the VR because was really scared at the moment. So I really interested to put that, to see that in my mind. But it's really, really expensive to buy a VR, and of course I don't buy that, but it's really cool. And I agree with you. I guess the immersion is more scared because you think you are in a video game or you are in a movie, but like it's more immersive. You really use that. It's amazing. In my mind, of course, blow my mind, but it's awesome. It's really awesome. And I love you sharing this experience, Chris. Thank you. And Diogo, how about you?
So I don't know because I really use uh, one time in my life. One day I was in the shopping and I went to my boy with a simulator with a glass, like I don't know in English. I know, but I forgot. Montanha russa, with a glass, phone, simulator with the chairs moving. It's like, but I don't know in these days how the technology is it. But I think that it's possible to we have more sensitive for watch movies. For example, sometimes like I study, like Chris said, the sensitive immersion on the environment, for example, or because the sensitivity 360 graus. I don't know if you understand me, but like imagine you are in the environment closed place, and we have using the glass and the sensitivity of the environment turn on in yourself 360, imagine. I think that will will be fantastic, but I I confess that I am a little affected by technology. I know that for example, Apple will have a special glass, Samsung, but I don't imagine what it function or how how serve this glass for another possibilities, for example.
Yeah, and some persons feel scared of this use of VR in in the bad hands. Like I always see that on Reddit, like there is a lot of discussions in Reddit, and there is a kind of that about VR.
Mhm.
And there's a guy who put a movie. I love this movie, by the way. Jogador número um. It's really good. And talking about the VR, the technologies, and other
Mhm.
stuff too, but it was really good. And you can see on Prime Video. I put here on chat. And talking
Okay.
about like how use the technology and how the it's a theory, how to humans be more slowly because of this technologies. So it's really, really awesome. You have two possibilities and two opinions in one movie. So it's really good. But thank you,
Mhm.
Diogo. And Elias, how about you?
I've never used VR, but I would like to use it. I think it would be a nice experience, and I think a more immersive environment, cause, for example, Now I'm looking at you, at our colleagues here in this room, but I see another screens. I see the lights of my house, the environment around me. With VR, we are totally immersive in the game, in the movie. I think it's better. I don't know if it's better. I imagine it's better because we totally immersive in the movie. But I think it's important to having a good handphone. This handphone is has the sound surround sound 7.1. It's a good one. I don't play video. I don't play anymore, but I think for playing is very nice experience. Because if you are immersive with bad sounds, I think it's not so good. I think the completely immersive, we have to use a good handphone.
Yeah, you have a point. Yeah. Like it's really bad when you play on the like I remember when I was a like kid, I play video games and I always love like Mario and Street Fighter. And I remember to play on TV and the sound of the golpes was not so good. And nowadays, when I play on my computer, because had the computer version of Street Fighter and this other kind of fighters games, I put this phone and I feel like, gosh, I'm immersive now. Yeah, that's really cool. And the Pac-Man, the noise of the Pac-Man is more higher. It's I don't know why, but it's so good. It's nostalgic. Like I guess some virtual reality come to nostalgic things. So it's really amazing. I can see for of course for entertainment because I'm talking about it, but I think it's really awesome. Really awesome. Oh gosh, amazing. Thank you, Elias. And Ricardo, how about you?
Uh, some time ago, I don't remember, probably 5 years or 6 years ago, I had an experience in a mall on my city, and they watched a short video. Not exactly short video. Yeah, it's a short video because it's not a sound like a video game, Is I believe that I'm not sure. I don't remember. But is regarding Jurassic World. So in this case, you became close to a dinosaur, and the is a brontosauron. So in this case, is uh, walking, and the suddenly he scratched to reach some leaf on the top of the tree. That's awesome. That's nice. I remember, and I could see uh, 360 degrees. It's possible to see things. That's nice. That's nice.
Really nice. That's so Brazilian. Like you had this kind of experience in a shopping mall, you
Yeah,
know?
I remember I work in a during a month at Chile on Chile, and I uh, there is a VR to use to is a virtual museum. There are some physical squares, physical paintings actually, and it's possible to have a experience, immersion experience in some paintings, and the woman that's guided the I don't know this visit, she told, I don't know what happened, but Chileans don't like to join or participate but Brazilians a lot. Almost 100% of the visitors is Brazilians. I don't know.
Brazilians like the immersion of
I don't know.
everything.
I don't know why, but
I don't know why too, but we like
yeah.
you can see when you go to a shopping mall and you have a lot of persons around something, there's more persons coming, probably. Because everyone wants to know or want to imagine what is happening to have this move, like why, but I don't know. It's funny sometimes be a Brazilian in these parts. But I love the way we do everything in a shopping mall. Like we don't have like afraid of nothing sometimes. So thank you, Ricardo.
No problem.
And question number two. In what ways can VR enhance interactive storytelling in movies and games? Oh, that's good. Chris, can you start first, please?
I was thinking about movie games. I see, and I gave some examples. It's really, really interesting about gaming in the experience like a shopping mall. But I don't wanna to see the person in the shopping mall put the glass. But I wanna see. Storytelling. Mm, I I never or going to yet watch a 3D movie. I have I had opportunity, but I don't like the uh, to go. But nowadays I don't know. But think the way about reality, a virtual reality. It's really curious the experience about terror. I don't know if fear. I think so. Movie. It's really funny to see everyone put a class about aquela like a freira. It's really
Wow.
interesting to
Really
see
scared.
this movie. But I think I suppose the the example, but it's really fun. But I think this, but I didn't have the opportunity to see.
That's that's awesome because you sent the last video you sent on the chat. I remember was a meme on Twitter too, on Instagram and Facebook too, and I'm laughing a lot of this video because it was a meme. The girl
Yeah.
simply run like I don't know what is happening, but it's so physiological and psychological, like this is why I'm thinking it's really awesome, the storytelling of like movies and games using VR. Because like I put an awesome example, I guess. Imagine in a day you need to watch again. It's really good. I love this movie, but Auto da Compadecida, and you put a VR to watch that. Probably you feel like, what the fuck? What's happened here? Because it's amazing. And put a storytelling and it's more higher. You stay in this local, and I thinking about this movie because of the final scene, where is the judgment. And I,
Mm.
I think, gosh, if I put a VR and I see this judgment in a VR, it was simply amazing. Simply amazing. I always thinking about it. Someday. It's so expensive, probably not. But thank you, Chris.
Yes.
Diogo, how about you?
Oh, for me. this question is difficult, but I think maybe because the sensitivity for using the virtual reality in within games or movies, for example, can be the storytelling because the sensation is more real. For example, I think I don't know. I don't I don't know a great fun about the games, for example, or some movies about technology or terror. But I imagine, for example, I like so much action film, action movies. For example, imagine you can to see a movie in 3D, for example, using the virtual reality, a glass inside the environment about the past the movie. We can to to participate in the movie. I think it will be fantastic. But yeah, I don't know if it's possible or not. If I will, if I am a lot of crazy think about this. I don't know. For me, that's it. But it's
Yeah.
possible. Better the storytelling. With sure.
Oh yeah, of course. But there's some movie or game you want to be more interactive with a VR?
Sorry.
I
Why?
repeat. So do you have any favorite movie or game you want to interact with a VR?
Ah, for example, movies. If I
Yeah.
that I watch it in my life, for example,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
when I was younger, a long time ago, I like it so much to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I imagine to play Call of Duty with you. We are
Oh, yeah.
will be fantastic. A movie, my favorite movie in my life, it's the Pursuit of the Happiness. Do you know? With Will
Yeah,
Smith.
yeah, I know.
Uh, but if I think about this with using VR now, maybe
I
I
cry.
will. I start to cry now. Do you
I
know?
cry.
Yes, but I like
Mm.
so much, like I said, movies, actions.
Oh,
For example, Pearl Harbor. Imagine you
oh,
are a kamikaze Japanese airplane with we are
yeah.
explode the Americans in the soil. Imagine,
Gosh.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I don't
But
think about this, but now I'm thinking.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, I watched this movie. I guess there's two movies. One based in American, another based in Japanese view. I guess there's two.
I watched only the Americans view. I will
The
look in
Japanese view
about
is really
Japanese views. Okay,
go
great
go
type.
go. Really, it's really good. Like it's a Japanese movie, of course, made by a Japanese guy, but it was really good. Really good. The America and the Japanese was the both was really, really good. But it's good to see the different views, you know? Like it's really awesome.
Yes,
The
yes.
experience is
It's
hard.
important too because
Yeah,
the East.
good. Oh, okay. Thank you, Diogo. Ricardo, how about you?
Oh, let me see. Uh, I believe that's well, which movie or it video that's is possible to watch it by VR is better, no? And you talk about, for example, experience to learning or something. That's I don't know, no? But sometimes when the emotion is involved in a situation, is easier to remember. You learn better when they are involved by some kind of emotion. So in this case, I believe it is easier to catch this kind of a feeling, and probably this knowledge could be stuck in your brain, I believe. That's it.
That's awesome. I already never thinking about it. Be really honest. I think this is awesome. Like, probably we can use VR to not to change the reality, but to stay better, I guess. I don't know how, but probably there is someone somewhere who do that. So it's really cool. And this remember me this video I sent on the chat. Uh there's a person who teach the other persons how to use the virtual reality to see the human brain, human body, and it was so good. I guess there's a good way to use virtual reality and technology, I guess. Because I see a lot of person who use VR to a bad way. Not for the games or movies, but use for really bad things. So technology is that, right? We need to use, but there's some persons who not know how to use and want to be mean with others. But thank you, Ricardo. And Elias, how about you, guy?
I imagine that for example, in games, usually there's some paths that we can take. Uh, I don't know if I can choose left or right in a path. I can choose catch a kind of gun or another kind of gun. I think with VR, if I interact in different ways, maybe different things appear to me in the game. For example, I don't know if I look to my right, maybe I see I don't know a dinosaur. If I look to the another side, I see another thing. I don't know. Maybe there are more options. I think in this way you can move movies. And I don't know about movies because movies usually are not too interactive. Games usually more. We have more options, more different things happen in games. Uh, but yeah, I never use VR. Then I don't know. I don't know the experience, but I think like that.
Yeah, you remember me something? I guess it was in pandemic time. Netflix put on the stream a Siri. You can interact with the Siri and you can like choose like a video game what the principal person, the actor, do the next step. And was about games too. I don't remember the exactly name of this series, but I guess no, I see that on TikTok. The persons buy a VR and watch the series and choose what the next step. And there's a lot of final steps, like it's a game. It's a it's a game. And I remember in pandemic I see that and I feel like gosh, that's so deep. It's so deep. And I feel like and now you remember that. I don't know why I remember, but I watched it at the time. If I remember the name, I sent on the chat, but it was from Netflix at the time. I don't know if exist others series like that, but this series is a mark in my memory, like my pandemic memory was not so good, but I try. And I will send here if I see it. Thank you, Elias. And guys, the last question, number three. How can VR transform the way students learn in virtual classrooms? Ricardo, share your opinion, please.
Uh, I believe that is any kind of technology, particular when this technology is released, is inaccessible for some people, particular poor people. And I believe that is when you introduce this kind of technology at the schools is a way to let this assessment is or easier, I believe, or just easier. And I don't know. Sometimes it's hard. Né? We I know that's I believe that is capitalism is better if you compare another way, but there are limits certainly. And fortunately, sometimes the governments and the other uh, institutions don't invest money in this thing. Try to let the technology accessible for every people. And so in this case, I believe that education is one of the ways to uh, try to uh, make to these people receive or have some introduction in this kind of technology. And I don't know, I believe that is, yeah, that's wonderful, this kind of technology, but it's not essential for all the people. uh. So in this case, I believe that the governments and the institutions should, uh, I don't know, provide food and the basic conditions, education for everyone. And this other things is good, is great if you government, for example, try to let this situation better. But unfortunately, I believe that is essential things like food and education is maybe one of the ways to let the people have more financial conditions and the maybe and someday this part of a people could reach these technologies. That's it.
I'm 100% with you. Like it's unbelievable to had a lot of nowadays in Brazil, like with this reality we had nowadays in schools. I can't see a VR in in schools or in a virtual classrooms, because we even had a table in some locals to the person's study. So even had internet, like the basic, like I said about technology, but even had water sometimes. So it's really complicated. I can see, of course. I like to watch, to search that in other countries. Like, of course, Canada. Canada, there's a lot of virtual classroom where the persons use VR. But in Canada, the PIB is higher. The everything is higher. The technology is used for better solutions. So we want to study the kids to grow the location, the population, So here in Brazil, I guess the persons who had these technologies, like 90% go through Brazil, go away, because can resist, can resist. It is my humble opinion, really humble opinion, because I can't see that. Is a geography name, I guess. Fuga de cérebros, the name. Something like that. I remember to search when I was a teenager that I don't remember is the already this name, but it's one like example of that. We had technology. We are in a year of technology because this year had a lot of technologies, but we can't use. It's not only because money, but as Ricard said, it's about the basic. Like you don't have the basic, so why you put that in a home who the person live with one salary, like, and have 4 kids. So it's not the reality. But as I can see in other countries, was really good technology for studies and grow kids for other kind of stuffs. It's really good. This, what are you thinking about it?
Mm, I think everything has the two, I don't know, two options, bad and good things. And I I see it's more attractive in classroom to teach. I was remember when you talk with Ricardo when some schools, I don't know, nowadays all schools have a tablet like computer, notebook, I don't know. But it's a project, government project, I think so, to change. I don't know if this nowadays work better. But I remember some students really happy and but the way the bad thing is not good to preserve these devices, I think so. Notebooks, tablets, and good part of these students don't take care about some students take a game and put this laptop notebook and oh my god, it's really hard to think. And the teacher prepare the class, the great class with virtual reality, and when see this but it's really hard. To me, it's really interesting because I like to learn, but it's not a reality. All the people, the students in the classroom go with this I think so, proposed. But the way think the good way to think work with technology in the classroom, I think like medicine, I think this in college or university, I think this is great. It's better to explore the body and learn more. And I think plus with IA, oh my god, it's really like a boom but technically, but it's and a perfect word to me, but in reality is really far to happen in Brazil.
In Brazil.
Like Gabi said.
This reality here in Brazil is not now, unfortunately. But I agree with you, Chris. Like it's really difficult to keep attention of teenagers and kids. So imagine that use virtual classroom with VR. So it's much higher, much higher.
Take the tablet and
Mhm.
download the apps
Yeah,
and Candy
Snapchat and that
Crush, Minecraft.
Minecraft. Oh gosh, I don't like
Something like this.
Minecraft. I
Um, uh, um, I remember now a teacher. I don't know if it's an official classroom, but
oh,
one teacher. I didn't remember when I said this, but take the Minecraft to teach some students and how can I say build the class with inside Minecraft. It's really interesting. I don't know if this work, but it's insane to me.
Yes, it's insane. This is insane, but it's really like
I
creative.
I was thinking, my students talk a lot about Minecraft. Oh, I will learn
I
more
do that.
and create a
I
classroom.
remember, like, it's something happens in my college. The guy was in the high school. Sorry, the high school was like Snapchat in 2017, I guess. The Snapchat is higher, and there is a teacher, is a chemistry teacher who take the Snapchat to teach organic chemistry. And nowadays, I even know why, but I can't. I can't lost this. I know the organic chemistry since now because of that. And he used like images and filters, that's absolutely like crazy at the time. But nowadays I can see, okay, she's a genius. She was a genius, really genius. And the Minecraft cast was a genius too. The guy is a good teacher. I guess a good teacher. Thank you, Chris. And Elias, how about you?
Uh, I I recognize there is a lot of challenges in order to put this kind of technology in schools, but I think maybe it's there is money involved. There is a manutention of these VR glasses, but I think this technology can help because usually we just listen. Okay, we use the books. So the books have some pictures, but if we can see images about the events that we study in history, in geography, for example, I think it's better to memorize things. Um, I think in this way, we can transform the way of we learn. Because some people some people learn better with listen, some people with see, with synetic. There is a seven types of intelligence. I think you know. Then I think if we can put some more elements, it's better for knowledge. Um, Maybe VR is very expensive, but maybe do you do you see a kind of ventilator with 3D, a fan with 3D images? In Shopee, there's a lot. With, I don't know, R$ 300 you can buy. There is a fan with a lot of LED lights, but we connect it on your cell phone and it produces 3D images. I will try to show when the next answer this question. It's very interesting.
That's interesting. There's a lot of 3D machines too. I don't know is the same because I never seen what you want to talk, but I think it's really good. I remember to see on TikTok, of course, the guy who do in a 3D machine. The Thanos hand. The
Mhm.
guy do the Thanos hand with the jewels. That was so good. It was so amazing when I see that. I think it's beautiful. I love this kind of thing. But Elias, you search for us, but Diogo keep going to talk, okay? Okay. So Diogo, can you say it? Your opinion?
Yes, I agree with you. But I always imagine how the technology can be useful and good for the people, for the children, for the all the persons. I imagine it can, if you was possible to use a virtual reality with the the learning, anything, in high school or childhood schools. It's good because we can to learn better. We can to more exactly information about anything. And I think that when I children started early to learning, for example, about technology, about the real life, I imagine that's the chance about the children to do anything wrong more later is lost, you know. But yeah, no, expensive, the process of the government is complicated, any problems, okay. But I think only looking for this question, there is many ways to learning and to learning with the virtual reality. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's so difficult to talking about VR and not talking about money. And not talking about like how to consume that. There is a lot of person who consume that, but this kind of person who had money because
Yes, we,
is
yes,
expensive.
we have many challenges, but think about how VR can be useful to learning. To it's incredible to think and imagine any possibilities about this.
Yeah, because like you can use that, like for example, to help person, an engineer, to grow, to build uh some kind of thing, like in Minecraft, for example. Probably is help someone in something. It's a dream sometimes. So it's good. It's a good way. Of course, you can't use AI or VR to do what you want to do, but to help you to, to make choice to what you want to do. It's much better. I know, guys,
Exactly.
everyone use like ChatGPT in some day of life. You know, we can't, but we use sometimes like, oh, I don't know if this is okay. I will put on ChatGPT. You put on ChatGPT. Sometimes you feel like it's wrong, but you put. Be honest. Can be honest. I do that. Not every day, but sometimes I put. I honest with that. Thank you, Diogo. And guys, the immersion is already over, but I want to know about Chris. What are you thinking about the immersion? Share with us, please.
Great. Um, Talking with technologies to every time it's good to me. It's great.
I'm not so into technology, guys, but I know everyone loves talking about technology. So after, like before the always immersion I do the technology, I need to search some kind of words because I'm not from technology. So sometimes I feel like, how can I do that? I'm not from technology, and I need
Don't
to
don't
be.
worry, just take this subject and
Oh,
see the magic happened.
I see on my brain because my brain exploded in the end of these immersions. I feel like, gosh, yeah, I don't know anything. Thank you, Chris. Elias, what do you think about the immersion? Share with us, please.
It was very great. In spite I never use VR, but I was thinking about a lot of ideas in order to make teaching in a better way by showing images or showing a more immersive way.
That's
I sent the link about the products.
oh, I will search.
the projector. I was thinking, I don't know if maybe I will buy. I buy one for me.
Probably no. But thank you, Elias. I will search, okay? And I will see the links. I take all the links you sent on the chat and put on the in a space I had here on Zoom. Thank you, guys. And Diogo and Ricardo, I hope you like this immersion. Don't have time to talk more. I'm so sorry for that.
Don't
But
worry.
No
really,
problem.
thank you for this time. I hope see you all in the next week, okay? Have a lovely week and a good holiday. Tomorrow is holiday, right?
Yeah.
So good holiday, guys. See y'all.
Yeah. For
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye
Yeah.
See you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.